Hello, welcome to session 2 of online LabVIEW training. In this session, I'm going to present a simple project, real-time temperature display. As I mentioned in the previous session, LabVIEW gives us a VI. VI includes front panel and block diagram. For each active element in front panel, we have an active element in the block diagram. Here you can see how our simple project runs. If I change temperature value in sensor simulator, you can see change in the chart. Also, you can see value changing in the temp value. Also here in the thermometer, you can see the change. The range of thermometer 1 to 100. I can change it to 1 to 10. So the change are more clear. Okay. So I'm going to start this project from scratch, and step by step we can get to the final project. Okay. Also here is the clear button, which I can clear the data on the chart. So let's start with the new VI. By pressing Ctrl T, you can have your front panel and block diagram beside each other. Ctrl T, okay. And if you also make it full size, by pressing Ctrl E, you can switch between front panel and block diagram. Here I just press Ctrl T, so I have both front and block diagram in one page. Okay, let's start. First of all, I bring from the by right-clicking on the block diagram, I bring a while loop here. Here in the loop condition, I can right click and create control, so the control appears in the front panel. Okay. What next we need? Let's bring that text here. Okay. What else we need? A sensor simulator. Can change the range between 0 to 100. Okay, what else? Waveform chart here. Again, by right clicking on the front panel, you can see the library and bring what you want. Let's rename it to temp chart. Also, T unit centigrade. So we have our chart here, and the LabVIEW block diagram runs according to data flow. So an element that has data output execute first, and then the element that receives data will execute. Okay, so we already have it here. Now I'm giving it a small delay so I can see the changes. If you right click here and create constant, you can give it 200 millisecond. Okay, again here in chart, the default is fixed window size. It's 100. So if I want to keep all the data all the time, I had to right click on properties And here in scale, I just click on the auto scale, so it will be done. Okay. What if I want to clear this chart when I run? I can run it right now, and I have data on it. What if I want to clear this data? I can do it offline, like right click here, data option, and clear chart. Okay, but what if I want to do it online, dynamically? LabVIEW is a object-oriented programming language. So each object in LabVIEW has its own method and property. Okay, if I right click on this element and here in create, I can have see the property nodes, okay, which are the property of this node or element. If I go down here, you can see the history data. This property helps me to clear the previous data on the uh, chart. Okay, in this position, the history data is output, so I can right click on it and change all to right, so I can have it as input. And if the chart is empty, so if I right click here and create a constant, it gives a constant empty chart to the history data of the chart. So if I put a case structure around this and connect a button, namely clear, to the this case structure, I can control clearing the chart. For buttons, you can see mechanical action here. The default is switch when pressed, but I don't want to switch when pressed. I need latch when pressed. So I click on this. So let's run. You can see data on chart. Okay, now I'm gonna clear. It will be cleared. Okay, so it's done. Let's go for the next. Here I want to put a numeric display. When you want to make a numeric display, you have to come in the front panel, and here you can have the numeric temp value, and also you can have a thermometer here. So you can see the corresponding elements in the block diagram. So I can connect them to the data flow. Now let's run. I change. Here you see the temp will change, the thermometer change, and also the graph change. Okay, if I clear, the chart will be clear. Okay, what if I want to control the speed of the program? I can make this constant, right click, change to control. So I will have it here. Let's run. What if I do by 50 milliseconds? So you can see everything is faster now. And if I do like 1000, now everything is slow. Okay, you can control the speed of your loop. So as I said, everything in LabVIEW is based on the data flow. So here, this block has its own data flow. This block has its own data flow. Again here and again here. And there is no way here in this program you cannot say that which part starts executing first. Okay, if you want to control the sequence of your program, one simple way is to connect the data flow. There's other ways that I will talk about this in next session. I will put the source of the program in GitHub and will include the address of the GitHub in the description session, so you can have this sample project and you can work on it, and next time we will develop it more. Thank you for your attention.